YouTube, what is going on, y'all? It's your boy Young Texas and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. A little over a week ago, 8 days to be exact, from the time of recording and posting this video, Season 2 of Call of Duty Vanguard officially kicked off. This was actually delayed 12 days from the original start date of Season 2 on February 2nd, which garnered a lot of hope that this season would be Call of Duty's smoothest season launch yet. However, history repeated itself, and with every single new COD season, much as was the same with this season, there were some bugs and complications upon release. This is, however, the very first update in Vanguard since Season 2's release 8 days ago, and a lot of these issues were addressed. Of course, there was some weapon balancing, some gameplay mechanic fixes, some bug fixes, and things like that included in today's update. In today's video, we are going to discuss the content of today's update and all of the things that the developers have implemented into Vanguard. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So first things first, there were bug fixes with the MP40, the well gun, and the Gorenko anti-tank rifle. Some of these had to do with certain bundles not working, some having to do with camo completionist challenges not working, and some having to do with weapon unlock progress. There was also a weapon balancing update where the MP40 did actually receive a nerf, and now its damage range has been decreased. The proficiency attachments on weapons have caused some issues, namely with the sniper rifles and the proficiency hard scope or quick scope, and it would cause some players to completely disconnect from the game when they ADS'd with their sniper rifles, so that issue has been fixed. There have also been some issues fixed regarding killstreaks. First off, the counter UAV will no longer prevent opposing players from calling in a V2 rocket. The mortar strike has received a graphical issue that caused fire and smoke to spawn more than it was supposed to, and also the bombing run will no longer cause a server snapshot error. In addition, an audio cue has been added to further communicate the position of enemy attack dogs. Now there are also some balance updates regarding the score streaks. First, with the spy plane, it'll enter and exit the play significantly faster, making it more vulnerable for it to be destroyed, so you're going to have more time to destroy it. For the counter spy plane, it's the exact same thing. For the bombing run, the flight path is going to be more determined and more preset, so it's going to avoid the player that actually called it in and receiving any damage, because a lot of players were calling in their bombing run and getting taken out by it, so that should actually be decreased now. And there's also going to be a decreased damage and blast radius for the bombs. So if you call in a bombing run, it's not going to be able to have that big splash damage like it used to. Now, similar to the issue discussed with the mortar strike earlier, the incendiary grenades had a graphical issue that caused fire and smoke effects to populate more than they should have, and now that has been fixed as well. There was a typo in Anna's biography, so now that has been fixed to reflect setting accuracy. There have been bug fixes regarding challenges as well, the first being the field specialist challenge. You couldn't actually progress that. There were some issues with that, so now that has been fixed. And there has also been the issue fixed that prevented the kills while moving challenge to progress under certain circumstances. Combat pacing is also now available for hardcore modes in quick play. There has also been a few bug fixes regarding bundles and the things that were involved in the bundles and the cosmetic items, but that's not the biggest deal, but I still wanted to include it. Now, zombies did also receive a few updates, so I will briefly touch on that. Now, there was an issue in the new map, Terra Maledicta, that caused zombies to move slower than they were intended to, so that has been fixed, as well as super sprinters will now show up in round 12 as intended. The brand new wonder weapons, the ray gun and the decimator shield, have also received some updates, so if you're a fan of zombies, hop in and check those out. But yeah, guys, that is effectively going to wrap up today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and if you did, be sure to drop a like and comment on it down below. Subscribe to the channel and hit that bell to turn on those notifications so you never miss any of my daily uploads. For even more from me, be sure to check out the links in the description below to connect with me on all of my social media so you never miss any of my content. Also, for the latest and greatest Call of Duty news, intel, and so much more, be sure to use the links in the description below to connect with IPC on all of our social medias as well as our website. But other than that, I hope you all have a great yesterday, and that's been it. Peace.